Ambe Steels, J Bancha, Diko Bancha. Real, Jamghar Jahan, Real Party Pack Tyahan.
Proud to be associated with Kantipur Samachar.
Good afternoon, I am Aprila Ghising Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. 11 Nepali nationals travel Mashhad awaiting repatriation. One faces delay due to passport issues while 5 remain imprisoned in Tehran. Cabinet ministers respond to budget queries over appropriation bill in the House. Opposition parties walk out over visit visa controversy. Iran's parliament passes a Hormuz closure plan after US strikes. Accuses Washington of war under false pretext amid rising tensions. And Real Madrid triumphs with 10 men in Club World Cup clash. Bellingham leads the charge as Madrid beat Barcelona 3-1. Welcome back. Foreign Minister Arju Rana has stated that efforts are underway to safely evacuate Nepali nationals affected by the Iran-Israel conflict. The rest are expected to be brought to India by the Indian government by tomorrow. 11 Nepali nationals have reached the city of Mashhad in Iran as they prepare to return to Nepal from the Iranian capital, Tehran. They traveled approximately 900 kilometers to Mashhad after the Indian embassy in Iran agreed to assist with their repatriation. The group is currently staying at a hotel in Mashhad as India has assured that they will be prioritized for return. They are now waiting for a flight, although the exact departure time has not yet been confirmed. Among those who have reached the Mashhad are Hari Thapa from Udaipur, his son Utsav Thapa and his wife Gayatri Karki Thapa. Others include Vishnu Prasad Busal, Buddhi Busal, Sagar Podil, Ganesh Pokhrel, Suman Gairi, and Vishnu Prasad Banzade, Yagya Marsini and Raju Khanal from Butwal. It has been reported that Vishnu Prasad Banzade does not have a passport, which may delay his return. According to the Nepali embassy in Doha, coordination is ongoing with all 11 individuals. They have currently been working at various embassies and Iranian restaurants in Tehran for periods ranging from 8 to 24 years. Now moving on, in today's session of the House of Representatives, members of the Rashtriya Swatantra Party (RSP) raised slogans and disrupted proceedings. Along with the RSP, the Rashtriya Prajatantra Party (RPP) also boycotted the session. During the discussion on the appropriation bill, the concerned ministers responded to questions raised. Both the RSP and RPP boycotted the ministers' answers. Energy Minister Deepak Khadka explained that the process of recovering arrears from industries consuming electricity, though dedicated and trunk lines, is underway. Minister Khadka stated that the authority is responsible for collecting the arrears and the government has directed the process to proceed based on the Lal Commission's report, ensuring that consumers can trust the recorded electricity consumption and the payments can be collected immediately. Likewise, Minister for Water Resources and Irrigation Pradeep Yadav stated that wastewater will be discharged in the Kathmandu Valley within the next 4 years. He also mentioned that the contract process to bring water from the Sisneri River has already begun. It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's today's question. What's your take on the anarchic activities in federal parliament? Your options are A, needs action, B, denting parliament image, C, free will, or D, no comment. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. Now, following the collapse of the Dumkibas Bridge on the Narayangarh Butwal Road section, the alternative route previously used has also become blocked. In Ward number 3 of Binai Triveni Rural Municipality in eastern Nawalparasi, vehicular movement has been disrupted due to flooding caused by heavy rainfall at Karangi River. The diversion on the east-west highway at Binai River was washed away by increased water flow, leading to traffic being rerouted through an alternative internal road. According to DSP of the District Police Office, Madhu Nepal, this alternative road has also become blocked. The Department of Roads has currently suspended the movement of heavy vehicles on the Dumki Pass Baradghat section and imposed a ban on all vehicular traffic during night time. Even during moderate rainfall, the road at Dauni becomes slippery, and following the damage to the diversion at Binai River, traffic disruptions on this route have become frequent. Now, Kapilvastu recorded the highest rainfall in the country last night. In Bhawanipur, located in Lumbini's Kapilvastu district, a total of 106.8 millimeters of rain was recorded. Heavy rainfall caused in isolated areas of Koshi, Bagmati, Gandaki, Lumbini and Karnali provinces. According to the Department of Hydrology and Meteorology, 103 millimeters of rain was recorded at the Gorkha Agromet Center in Gorkha and 101.4 millimeters at the Chursare station in Chitwan, Bagmati province. It was reported that Chursare received 44.8 millimeters of rainfall within just 1 hour this morning. Heavy rainfall was also recorded at Govinda Basti in Chitwan, Ransing and Lalmatia in Dang district. Similarly, significant rainfall was measured in Damak of Chapa, Rajua of Rautahad, Rupani Bazar of Saptari, Devrali of Nawalprasi, Surkhet Airport and the Ratanangla station in Surkhet. The Weather Forecast Division stated that skies across the country are expected to remain partly to generally cloudy today. There is a chance of light to moderate rainfall with thunder and lightning in some hilly areas of Bagmati, Gandaki and other parts of the country. The department also mentioned the possibility of heavy rainfall in isolated areas of Kosi, Bagmati and Gandaki provinces. Due to the rainfall, there is a risk of flooding in small rivers and streams, and the department has urged the public to exercise caution while traveling on the highways. Now, moving on, without fully relocating the settlements from the affected area, the operation of a limestone quarry has increased the risk of landslides carrying debris and mud into the villages of Pakhatol, Lungdang and Swara in Sahid Bhumi Rural Municipality, Dhankuta. The District Administration Office of Dhankuta has urged locals living in high-risk areas to move to safer places. However, the residents of the affected areas have refused to leave, citing the lack of a reliable alternative for resettlement.
The Rise House in Ward number 7 of Pakhatol, Sahid Bhumi Rural Municipality, Dhankuta, lies directly below the limestone quarry operated by Dantakali Quarry Company. Even a single day of rainfall could cause debris and mud from the quarry to flow down and bury Asmi Rai's house. Not only Nagendra and Asmi, but 22 houses in the villages of Pakhatol, Lungdan and Swara lie directly below the quarry. Of these, 6 houses in Pakhatol are in high-risk zones.
केही हुँदैन यति पनि भेट्दैन भन्नुहुन्छ त्यतिकै बर्खा लाग्यो भनेर भाग्यो
बस्नु त जोखिम जस्तो देखियो त
जोखिम नै छ नि अब त्यहाँ त्यस्तो गरिसक्यो अब आज पनि पानी आएर रातभरि सुत्नु पाइएन जोखिम धेरै जोखिम त भेट्दैन भन्छ हामी खो अब बेचेको पनि छैन अरु ठाउँ सर्नु पनि कतातिर सर्नु
अब यहाँबाट हामी फेरि सर्नु पर्ने यही माथि छ के घर एकदम आफ्नो जग्गा भनेको अलिकति यहाँ बाँकी छ यही सर्नु पर्ने हो उहाँ भन्दा बरु यहाँ अलिकति सेफ हुन्छ कि भन्ने हिसाबले
The Dantakali quarry supplies limestone to Shivam cement industry. According to District Disaster Management Committee, debris, silt and mud generated from the quarry and washed down by monsoon rains could bury the settlements at any time.
Lumdang टोलसम्म यसले क्षति पुर्याउने त्यो आकलन गरियौं हामीले र यस उद्योगले यहाँको चाहिँ बस्ती कम्प्लिटली चाहिँ आफूले स्थानान्तरण नगरिकन सञ्चालन गरेको हुँदा ज्यादै जोखिमपूर्ण क्षेत्र बनाएको छ
पूर्ण जोखिम यहाँ 6 घर देखिएको छ अहिले तत्काललाई यो लुङदाङ आसपासका बस्तीहरू यो जुन अहिले यो पाखाटोल त्यसपछि यो सुवारा भन्ने ठाउँ यता पछाडी 4 घर 5 घर जस्ता छन् जोखिमपूर्ण बस्तीहरू.
Some families in the quarry affected area have received compensation from the company, while others are still waiting. However, both compensated and uncompensated residents have refused to leave the hazardous area.
पहिले नै यसको अब 20 जग्गा हो अलिकति अब यो विषय जब हाम्रो चाहिँ यहाँ छलाइको यहाँ अलिकति छ र मात्रै नत्र नै अब हामी चाहिँ छोड्ने नै हो
सरेको छैन सर्नु पनि नपरोस् अब उहिलेदेखि बाउ बाजेदेखि बसिल्याएको ठाउँ अब हामीले पुर्खा फेरि सार्नु पर्छ कहाँ हो कुन ठाउँमा हो
Deputy Manager of Shivam Cement Industry Achyut Adhikari, which purchases limestone from Dantakali Quarry, stated the compensation process is underway for those who have not received it yet. However, even those who have accepted the compensation are unwilling to vacate the area. Adhikari added that completing the compensation process and permanent resettlement may take some time. The immediate need is to relocate residents living in the high-risk houses of Pakhatol, Lungdang and Swara to a safer location.
Welcome back. The Kirat Rai community in Udaipur marked the end of this year's great festival, Uboli, by dancing the traditional Sakela. The Kirat Rai people celebrate this festival twice a year, Udoli during the full moon of Mangsir and Uboli during the full moon of Baisak.
For a month, the Kirat Rai community in Udaipur immersed themselves in Sakela, dancing to the rhythms of traditional drums and cymbals. Adorned in their unique ethnic attire and traditional jewelry, they danced and celebrated Sakela with great joy.
संस्कृति हो त्यसकै लागि भनेर हामी इटरीदेखि यहाँसम्म लामो दूरी गरेरै आएको हो
पिता पुर्खाहरूले यो सुरुवात गर्नुभएको अथवा ल्याउनु भएको यो जुन संस्कृति छ अहिले हाम्रो नयाँ पुस्ता अहिलेको हाम्रो पुस्ताहरूले पनि यसरी नाच्न पाउँदाखेरि यसरी आफ्नो संस्कार संस्कृतिलाई नजिकबाट बुझ्न पाउँदाखेरि एकदमै मलाई गौरव लागिरहेछ
The Sakela dance was performed in turn across various settlements where the Rai community resides. The final day of celebration took place on Sunday in Hatisar, Ward number 3 of Chaudandigari municipality. This festival is especially cherished as a time to relieve the year's exhaustion, reunite with relatives and celebrate. From children to the elderly, everybody participates in synchronized movements to perform the Sakela dance.
आफ्नो इष्टमित्रहरुसँग आफ्नो एउटा भनौं न अब खुशी सारासाट बाटाबाट पनि हुँदो रहेछ
हामीले लगाइरहेको बाली चाहिँ एकदम राम्रो होस् भनेर हामीले भूमिलाई पुज्दै यो चाहिँ साकेला यसरी नै मनाउने गरेको
In Sakela, the Sili, which is choreographed dance movements, holds special significance. Just as music is incomplete without rhythm or melody, Sakela is considered incomplete without Sili. These Silis depict the lives of animals, birds, nature, and the human lifestyle of ancestral times, making them deeply meaningful. In recent times, to preserve and promote the fading tradition of Sili, competitions have been organized in various places.
हाम्रो मुन्नुम धर्म दर्शन चाहिँ मुनले निर्देशित गरेको चाहिँ दुईवटा कुराहरू छ त्यसमा चाहिँ पहिलो कुरा चाहिँ प्रकृतिवाद छ प्रकृतिवाद भनेको चाहिँ यहाँ भित्र भएका भिर पाखा पखेरा वन जंगल खोला नालाहरूको पूजा गर्ने भन्ने हुन्छ र अर्को चाहिँ पितृवाद हो पितृवाद भनेको चाहिँ हाम्रा जो पिता पुर्खाहरू हुन्छन् त्यो विशेष गरेर दुई खालको मरण हुन्छ एउटा राम्रो मरण र अर्को चाहिँ नराम्रो मरण राम्रो मरण हुने र नराम्रो मरण हुनेलाई चाहिँ हामीले चुलामा र बलेसीमा खानेकुराहरू दिने गरिन्छ त्यतिबेला चाहिँ पितृ र प्रकृतिलाई पूजा गरिरहँदाखेरिको स्थितिमा चाहिँ अभिनयात्मक नृत्य कला गरिन्छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ सिली भनिन्छ
Celebrated twice a year as Udholi and Ubholi, the Kirat community performs Chulo Puja, which is hearth worship, to honor their ancestors and worship nature as gods and goddesses. During the sowing season, they pray for good harvest, protection from pests and famine, and worship agricultural tools. At the time of harvest and storage, they celebrate Udholi, offering the newly harvested crops and dancing Sakela with joy and gratitude for survival. For a month, Sakela dances were organized in turns across Sakela Thans, which are Sakela dance grounds and grazing pastures in various villages and towns of eastern Nepal, the ancestral homeland of the Kirat community. A report by Bhotraz Rai for Kantipur News, Udaipur.
In Mahadev Besi Thakre of Dhading district, pigs raised by local farmers have started dying in significant numbers, reportedly due to a suspected outbreak of African swine fever. The pigs raised by Jivan Gyalbo Tamang in Mahadev Besi have been found infected with African swine fever. Because of the infection, pigs on the farm have been dying in large numbers. Over the past week, 7 to 9 pigs have been dying daily. Symptoms observed include fever, loss of appetite, refusal to drink water, and staggering, which have preceded the deaths. A technical team from the Dhadin Livestock Service Office conducted a post-mortem examination on the dead pigs and set examples for testing. According to Senior Livestock Development Officer Dr. Bablu Thakur at Dhadin Livestock Service Office, it is yet to be confirmed whether the disease is swine flu or African swine fever. Samples have been sent to the Central Animal Disease Investigation Laboratory for further analysis. Farmers are increasingly concerned as the pig deaths continue. To prevent further spread of the infection, the movement of pigs within the Mahadev Basi area has been restricted, prohibiting transportation from one location to another. Now moving on, due to the open border between Nepal and India, the drug problem in the Madhya province is becoming increasingly severe. While the smuggling of banned drugs from the Indian market had been ongoing for some years, recent police statistics reveal a rise in the trade of brown sugar as well.
In May this year, police arrested 26-year-old Kiran Kumar Yadav and 32-year-old Dinesh Kumar Yadav from Laptoli in Lahan municipality, Siraha, along with brown sugar and cash. They were riding a motorcycle when they were caught with 22.90 grams of brown sugar and 51,450 rupees in cash. After interrogation, police searched their house and recovered an additional 180 grams of brown sugar and 35,780 Indian rupees. Shortly afterward, 710 milligrams of brown sugar were recovered from 20-year-old Krishna Kumar Yadav and 19-year-old Neeraj Raya from Bariyarpatti, Aurahi Rural Municipality, also in Siraha.
यसरी समाजमा पारिवारिक रूपले नै यसको कारोबार हुनु भनेको एकदमै नराम्रो स्थितिमा यो लागु औषधको जालो फैलिसक्यो भनेर हामीले त्यसरी.
Earlier in August, Dinesh Yadav had also been arrested with 3.5 grams of brown sugar and served 6 months in prison. According to District Police Office Siraha, in the fiscal year 2022-23, 38 people were arrested with 170 grams and 481 milligrams of brown sugar. In 2023-24, 55 people were arrested with 216 grams and 834 milligrams. And by the end of the current fiscal year's month of Jesta, 69 individuals have been arrested with 1 kilogram, 356 grams of brown sugar. These figures indicate that Siraha in Madhya province is becoming a transit point for brown sugar traders and users.
Class 8, 9, 10 मा ड्रग्स खाइरहेछ भन्दाखेरि त्यो युवा अब आउने दिनमा कस्ता युवा निर्माण हुन्छ, हाम्रो देश समाजको लागि कस्ता हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो विषयलाई पनि हामीले गम्भीरतापूर्वक यसलाई चाहिँ कडाइका साथ लागू गर्नुपर्छ.
During the security seminar of Madhya province on 9th of the Nepalese month of Jesta, both the Chief Minister and the Federal Home Minister expressed deep concerns before high-ranking security officials from both central and provincial levels regarding the growing drug trade and the increasing number of youths falling into addiction. But what are security officials actually doing to stop it?
नियमित चेकिङ गर्ने र कुलतमा लागेका व्यक्तिहरूमाथि निगरानी राखेर तिनीलाई चाहिँ उनको स्रोत कहाँबाट ल्याउने गर्छन्, ती स्रोतहरू पहिचान गरेर स्रोतलाई नै कट गर्ने कानुनद्वारा ल्याउने भन्ने हाम्रो योजना हो.
Although security forces have launched monitoring and control campaigns targeting drug traffickers and users crossing the border, local representatives of the 464-kilometer open border area with India seem indifferent.
वार्ड वाइज गाउँ वाइज यो कुराहरूलाई प्रचार हुँदैन भने हाम्रो बालबच्चाहरू चाहिँ सुध्रिने अवस्था हुँदैन.
According to statistics from Madhya Province Police, in the fiscal year 2079-80, 1,304 individuals were arrested. In 2080-81, 1,108, and in the current fiscal year up to Baisakh, 658 people have been arrested with brown sugar, opium, restricted medicines, marijuana, hashish and other types of drugs. Among these, the highest number, 898 individuals in 632 cases, are from Birganj, Parsa.